Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. February is Black History Month, and our focus today has been on the Milwaukee Times 35th Annual Black Excellence Awards that highlights and honors individuals who exemplify the best qualities of leadership and have made a positive contribution toward the city of Milwaukee. My next guest is Bobbie Kelsey. She's the first African-American woman and only the second woman to hold the position of Commissioner of Athletics at Milwaukee Public Schools. She has a long list of accomplishments, and we'll discuss those right now. How are you, Bobbie?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for coming by today. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you started at MPS this past summer?
Right, July 1st.
Okay. And so your resume, on top of you taking on this position, is pretty amazing. You've worked as a player, coach, and broadcaster in the world of basketball. So before we get into, your resume, so to speak, where are you originally from, and when did you fall in love with basketball?
Well, I'm from the great state of Georgia, Decatur, Georgia. So I was actually born in Michigan, though, but didn't stay there that long. But pretty much raised and reared in Georgia. Savannah, my family's from Savannah, and then my immediate family, we moved to Decatur.
Okay.
When I was in
See, I don't hear the Georgia in your accent.
Well, some people do, and that's so I'm always.
I'm from Kentucky, so
I'm always cognizant of that.
Yes, same here.
But and then just basketball. My parents let us try everything. My sister and I, and my brothers. But for some reason, we did ballet and tap. That I'm like, no. Every instrument, piano, saxophone, flute.
Wow.
Plays, all kind of things. But when I got to basketball, I was like, oh, I found my love.
This is it.
This is it. Right.
I love that. So some of your other accomplishments, you helped win the 1992 NCAA Women's Basketball Championship at Stanford University. You worked as an assistant coach for several teams, including Boise State, Vanderbilt, Florida, Virginia Tech, your alma mater, and the list goes on.
It goes on.
And you were head coach for 5 seasons at the University of Wisconsin, and assistant coach for the WNBA's LA Sparks, and color commentator for the Big Ten Network. Those are just a few things.
You got it about in
that
nutshell.
is so just amazing to be able to really climb that ladder of success in that order, because you make it sound and look easy, but explain what it was like for you, especially being a woman, to move up in that way in the world of sports.
Well, when by the time I came out of school, I came out of Stanford in 1996, the WNBA had just started. It was infancy at that point. So a lot of the women that had to play overseas didn't have an opportunity to play here in the States that were coming back, and then you had the Olympians, you had all the collegiates wanting to play, the best ones, and I wasn't the best, but I was on a great team.
Yes,
and so to try to make that league at that time was very difficult. So I just got right into coaching and had an opportunity to get in kind of on the ground floor. And at that time, the women's coaches were not making the salaries that they're making now. So of course,
a lot has changed.
A lot has changed. You're talking about 25 years almost. So I was fortunate to get in on the ground floor and learn and move up that way. As some of your assistant coaching friends got head jobs, you kind of network and move up that way. And I was very fortunate, very blessed to work for some big schools, small schools, schools with football, no football. You name it. And so that experience of moving around actually helped me. I think sometimes people think, well, why couldn't she just stay somewhere? But for me, moving and learning was pivotal to my career in getting to this point.
Yeah, and it really is when you're a career woman, or man for that matter, you have to kind of look at opportunities as they come your way and go with what's best for what your ultimate goals are. Right. So yeah, if you have to move around to do that, then that's what you got to do, right?
Sometimes you got to do it.
Absolutely. So what would you say is your formula for success?
I think just making sure you align yourself with the right people, always being open to meeting new people. Of course, preparation and what you do, you have to be prepared. You make this look easy. And so a lot of folks haven't been on television in front of the camera and behind. It's not easy, but those who prepare, those who take it seriously and really hone the craft, will be able to make those strides and successes in whatever they're choosing. Yeah. So, and that's the kind of things I like to impart on the student athletes I get to work with now in a different way. Because I'm not the coach anymore, but I'm still coaching.
It's still in you, yeah.
It's still in me, right? And so that's just been a great opportunity, especially with a district like Milwaukee Public School District, because it's the largest in the state. Not every child plays sports, but that we want them all to have that opportunity, just like music or drama or different areas that the kids are interested in. But athletics, we know a lot of times the athletes, everybody kind of follow them.
Yeah.
And so we want them going in the right direction.
Yes.
So that the kids at the school, hey, you know, I'm seeing that guy, that young lady really excelling at academics and athletics. And it's hard to manage that sometimes.
Yes, it is.
It requires discipline and a lot of focus. And when we have kids and a lot more of them doing that, I think it kind of rises all the boats in the dock. So it's a beautiful thing for me.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you specifically, what was your philosophy in dealing with student athletes, especially with MPS? So you have answered that question, but many people, needless to say, are still devastated by the tragic death of Kobe Bryant and his young daughter, Gianna, and the 7 other people who were in that helicopter crash. But after Kobe's passing, it became very apparent that he was a huge supporter of women's sports and really inspired not only his 13-year-old daughter, but really inspired other people to support as well. In your opinion, what does it really take for women who are in a position knowing that the men get paid more? Everybody knows that. You know, more people might come to a game to see the guys than the girls. How do you instill a mindset to say what you're doing is just as important and you too are champions?
It's been a tough road for the women, but the male, somebody like Kobe, who is on the male side such a big star, comparisons to Michael Jordan, the great Michael Jordan, the Michael Jordan of this generation, because we're us that are older, we always say Michael's the best because he's the first, but that doesn't mean Kobe was any less. And, and there's some debate and argument, but somebody like Kobe that supported female, especially in basketball, having a daughter that played, and his other daughter played volleyball. So he was a big supporter of females and women playing sports that just as good as the guys. Yeah. And when you have the male contemporaries taking part in successes of women and coming to the games, showing up. When I was with the Sparks, I mean, you'd have Russell Westbrook come in and different ones, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union came in the locker room. It just, that whole family and that whole camaraderie with those contemporaries in that sport or whatever sport we're talking about, it makes a big difference.
It does.
And men or women that don't play see it as, wow, if they're supporting the women, I need to go check that out. Yeah. And those that are open-minded, you're going to always have some that just don't like women's basketball, and that's fine. You can choose something else. But I would always say, don't put it down. Just keep on moving.
That's
you know?
right.
And if you don't like it, just swipe left, as they say, and keep it pushing. But those that do, I think when they give it a chance, they find it real quick, wow, these ladies can really play.
Absolutely.
And coaching some of the best in the Candace Parker and Nneka Ogwumike, who just helped broker the CBA deal, a collective bargaining agreement, historic for women's basketball in the WNBA. To coach those ladies, they can play.
There's no doubt.
No doubt.
And we have quickly run out of time, so you're going to have to come back so we can talk some for real sports. All right. It has been a pleasure, and congratulations on your award.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Bobbie Kelsey, she's the Commissioner of Athletics at Milwaukee Public Schools. She's the first African-American woman to hold that position, and she's an honoree at the Milwaukee Times 35th Annual Black Excellence Awards, being held February 28th. That is going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, I thank you for watching. And I do hope you join us again next week as we take another look at Our Issues Milwaukee.